I know this must be terrible. Okay, so yes, we have those trailers over there, and then we just can finish out. There's actually 2 items we can grab up here, so we are going to do that. I can see it in the distance in the treasure. I love it. I'm probably expect we get into, I'd say, 2 or 3 more fights before this area is over, just by the nature of the enemies that keep spawning, and the fact that these guys actually run a fair amount and they will chase you down, as you can see now. They're going to catch up to us, so I'm going to turn around, and as I was going to say, I wanted to get to jump on them, but apparently we did not. But let's see how our chocobo performs now that it has a sort of little extra commando boost, but we will see. That will remain to be seen. Oh my gosh, they take so much health. These gargonzolas are freaking huge. I don't even remember how I approached them in the first place as far as combat goes, but holy shit, this is nuts. Switch back to I think I had a sentinel to pull fire here, but I guess that'll remain to be seen. I want to finish off this gargonzola before I start messing around with what kind of party build I have. Please heal me. Let's actually switch to medic commando medic. Jeez, this is nuts. We need more damage, please, Noel. Finish off this last gargonzola. Oh, he did. Beautiful. Hyper rescue time. Okay, very nice. And we'll switch to our delta attack now that we have a sentinel that can pull, while we get a little bit more stagger bar on him. Damage is damage is damage. Let's use our Quake here. We'll get our left stick tripling around. I don't even know if that's a verb, but it is now. And I love it. We can just let our silver chocobo take a couple of hits here. You could probably survive one more, but what's more important is that we get this guy almost to death here. There we go. We're going to switch to our diversity class to get some heals off on our companion here. And I believe we finished off the last gargonzola, or well, the second last gargonzola. Now we just have the last one left. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's just continue to heal. Switch back to our delta attack. And we can finish off this fight soon once our chocobo pulls the aggro, which he did. I love it when you pull aggro, chocobo, especially when you wiggle your feathery tails. It's beautiful. And there we go. We finished off the last gargonzola. There he goes. Drop you will, because I want treasure. As you can see, we actually ended up getting 5 stars. So these guys are definitely huge and tanky enemies that you don't want to be fighting in the first place. So here we go. There's a treasure here, and there was the chest up there that you saw. I just hope I don't get into any combat. That's why I always stop before I throw Mog out, because if Mog starts examining for treasure and then an enemy pops up, it sort of gets rid of your Mog clock, and that could be extremely detrimental to what's going on here. So we have some Apotomkins, and we're going to take them out as hastily as we possibly can here. See, we got ourselves a nice strike on him, and now we have our chocobo doing a lot more damage, as you can see, which is huge and very, very good. And we got him some more vitality as well, so we can withstand some more hits before we switch out to our medic. Our first Apotomkin is about to die. I don't even know how to pronounce these guys. I apologize if I've been butchering it this whole time, but man, that's what I'm reading, and I'm going to pronounce it as phonetically as I possibly can. Oops, I did not want to switch to delta attack. I want to switch to this one. As long as we don't lose our stagger bar, we are good to go. Switch to our hyper rescue here. It is only the smartest thing to do, and we'll switch back to diversity here to safely take out, conservatively take out some more of these guys here. They do have a little bit of damage on them because we were throwing out some AoE fire attacks, which is also a good thing, but they're almost dead, and that's really all that matters at the moment. Let's see if we got any more information on these guys. Let's see, they're normal to magic, they're have to everything, but they're also susceptible to curse, which is kind of interesting, but they drop some cool items as well. Finish off this last guy here. Ooh, looks like our medic is almost dead. Looks like our medic is dead. So switch back to this. Sarah can get a raise off, aka me. I'm playing with Sarah right now, which is interesting. Switch back to our delta attack here. You can just absorb everything, chocobo, and we can finish the Potomkin here. And you're dead, you're done. Very nice. We can get that last treasure chest, and we can continue to clear out this area as we will. But we will see. We are getting, like I said, though, a hefty amount of monster material, and I really do like that because it will allow us to level as much as we can. Get some more mana boosters there. We actually got a new weapon, the Sacred Blade for Noel, and I want to check it out. I'm not sure if I have it, but it's always nice to check. Switch here. He's on the Blazing Spirit right now. Let's see what the Sacred Cross allows us. It gives us a power surge if we kill, if our ally dies. It's got better magic, but we want better attack, so... And that's just much better. It's a straight downgrade if we use it, so it's just better that we have it. Now, we can finally head to this last bridge to get our last fragment and to get the wild artifact. And then I'm pretty much going to call it a session right there, because we did a lot of work, and all the work really came to a huge help to a lot of people, including myself. But like I said, we're going to finish off these wild artifacts. We're going to have to come back to use a wild artifact in this area again anyways, so it's only good that we just complete what we can when we can. We actually have a fair amount of fragments coming our way from this episode. We ended up getting 2, I believe, from Brescia 700. I'm not Brescia 700, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on it now. New Bodum 700, that's what it was. Please get on my way. Oh, thank you. That was close. We got 2 from there. We got 1 from... We got 7 from Sunlith. And then we got another from somewhere else, I think. I don't know. We got ourselves a 2. We're going to get 2 wild artifacts in this trip. And we have 3 fragments to get here. So we ended up getting 12 fragments just in this session alone. Which is huge if you think about it, because... Let me check where I am on the map really quick. It's huge if you think about it, because it really lends itself to the completion of the game. So we're going to start traveling south-ish here. As you can see, this is the familiar bend that you've seen before when we were in this area. We're going to run away. I believe those are Epitomkins. Those actually might be different monsters altogether, because this is, however, like a different area. I believe this is called the Border, and I believe that's what we're in now. Let's see. I want to check. I've been switching my map so often here. We are in the Border. Oh, I was right. Perfect. And we are going to be heading into the beaten path all the way up to the Farseer's Relic to get our wild artifact. But I won't spoil it. There's actually a very interesting cutscene that has to do with the wild artifact that you get here. I just want to run away from this last combat. I need to get to the well in this area. So it's actually, we've run by it twice, and I believe I hinted to the fragment being in there last time we were in this world. But yep, it's right there, and it's not too hard to find. Pretty easy, but you wouldn't think about it too in the first place, because throwing Mog down a well seems kind of sadistic in its own right. But we're gonna go and do it anyway. We're gonna do it for you, Mog, and I know you're gonna help us out because you're just a good guy. And I wonder if we're actually gonna get many fights when we're in here. If we do, I'm not gonna be too worried. But the fragment's actually right next to where we got the map for this area as well, just to give you guys a little bit more context as we exist here. But here's the well that we have to throw Mog down, I believe. It's right around here. Is this it? As you can see, it's right there. Very easy, but also very easy to miss in the same... Damn it. In the same damn it. Come here, Mog. I know you're going to find us like 1 gil. Perfect, thank you very much. Now, you need to get in this well, sir. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up over this way. And then I'm going to throw him in like this. So, hurry up. I don't want to get another monster fight. Come here. Alright, let's give a little bit of an arc to it. Maybe that's what I need. There you go, Mog. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. And I believe he's going to grab it for us there. What? Are you serious right now? Mog, what are you doing, buddy? There you go. Jeez, it took us, what, 5 throws to get that? Man. Square-Enix, how terrible are you? I'm going to complain because you put something in a different place. But yes, we got the ultimate brand. That is the final fragment that we get in this area. The Final Fantasy fragment in the Dying World. Please let me... Thank you. Please let me avoid combat was the next words that were going to come out of my mouth. I believe we've basically cleared out this area as far as items go. We're missing White Cape, some power essences if we do skip this. But I do want to skip this one and go right up to the Farseer's Relic. So we actually grabbed an item that was sort of hidden away back there before, which is kind of cool. There's some Seath that I really don't care to fight. The Chocobo will take care of that for us. But here we go, back up to the Farseer's Relic, and this is actually where Mog gave us a lot of story a bunch of episodes ago, if you can remember. I'm guessing it's about 4 or 5 episodes about this time, so it's actually a fairly important area. But we actually have to go back. As you can see, there is a mini time distortion around it, so we're going to end up using Mog again, and we're going to get a mini cutscene. So I'm going to do my best to interact with this and give you guys some cool stuff to watch. Let's examine.
Do you hear that? Music? No, it's someone talking.
Wait. It sounds kind of familiar. It's the people from my village.
Caius is a warrior infused with the power of the goddess. Do you have the courage to turn your back on the goddess and destroy him? I can do this. I can do this.
It must be difficult to hear them.
They're testing me. I can't have any doubts if I'm going to kill Caius.
Is it something that you have to do?
Caius, he's protected by the power of chaos. To overcome that power, he must be defeated by another guardian like me. So yeah.
The only person left who can stop him is you.
Pretty much. I'm afraid there's no other way around it.
And there we go, boys. Our wild artifact. Let's grab it. I believe this is the last one that we have, which is really cool. So we actually did end up completing a fair amount of this. And as you heard, they're testing Noel. We're going to have to kill Caius at some point if we want to stop his heart and free him, as you heard, from his cursed fate. I wonder how we're going to do that. I wonder if we are going to do that, if we're going to have any second doubts. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little session. We're up to 77 fragments. We're almost halfway done with all the fragments that we need, which is awesome. So I'm going to save. And as I said before, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know we actually did get a lot done, so that's good. Reflecting back, we had a very strong session if it weren't for the one volume glitch in the couple episodes ago. But this has been Nuffkin56 with another session of Final Fantasy XIII-2. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye.